Good morning, it's Tuesday, 10th of January 2017. This is Sylvia Shivamurthy and you're listening to the newspaper reviews on www.athavan.com. Let's now look at the paper highlights from today's newspapers. The top highlight in Daily News says, Chama loads Hambantota project. The setting up of factories in Hambantota with foreign investment with the mediation of the government is commendable, former Speaker and Joint Opposition Parliamentarian Chama Rajapaksa said in Parliament yesterday. He made this observation joining the debate following the special statement made by Joint Opposition member Dinesh Gunawardena. Rajapaksa said the harbour was constructed not to keep it without setting up factories. The factories should be set up in Hambantota and is beneficial for the country, Rajapaksa said, but they should be brought in a manner that would not be harmful to country and it should be decided by the way of discussions. The highlight in the middle says, Hambantota Industrial Zone has other takers, says PM. The China-Sri Lanka Industrial Zone in Hambantota could be shifted to another part of the country if there is resistance towards it, Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe said in Parliament yesterday. Another highlight says, Sri Lanka's Sustainable Development Bill presented to House. Sri Lanka's Sustainable Development Bill, a bill seeking to provide for the development and implementation of a national policy and strategy on sustainable development, was tabled in the House yesterday. The bill would also set out provisions to establish a Sustainable Development Council. And the highlight at the bottom says, most accidents caused by drug-addicted drivers, says Gamunu. Lanka Private Bus Owners Association President Gamunu Wijeratne yesterday said that the growing addiction to the drugs by private bus drivers has resulted in the increase in the number of accidents in the country. Wijeratne said that about 25% bus drivers are addicted to drugs. Let's now move to the paper highlights in Daily Mirror. The top highlight says, in case of opposition, Hambantota Industrial Zone will be moved elsewhere, says PM. Another highlight says, no need for Western attire, says President. President Maithripala Sirisena said yesterday he would cancel circular issued by a former president making it mandatory for high-ranking public servants to be clad in Western attire when reporting to work. The highlight in the middle says, death sentence for 6 police personnel. 6 police personnel, including a sub-inspector attached to the Kandaketiya police, were sentenced to death by Badula High Court Judge Rohan Jayawardena yesterday after being found guilty of murdering a youth and assaulting 4 others at Migahakula in Angurukuduwa in 2014. Another highlight says, Buddhist statues vandalized in Trinco, police probe continues. The police are continuing their investigations into the vandalizing of several Buddhist statues by mischievous elements in Trincomalee on Saturday night. And the highlight at the bottom says, LG polls under proposed system, party leaders agree. Leaders of political parties representing Parliament have decided to hold the forthcoming local government election under the proposed mixed system, a party leader said. And now let's move to the paper highlights in Ceylon today. The top highlight says, don't send incomplete reports to AG. Judge reprimands FCID. Colombo Additional Magistrate Buddhika Sriragala yesterday expressed his disapproval over the failure of the FCID to conduct their investigations promptly and also questioned as to why they have failed to apprehend those who are clearly guilty of certain crimes. Instead of carrying out the probes in the manner that is expected, the FCID is known for claiming that certain probes are over and they then submit the investigation documents to the Attorney General. Why are you sending incomplete investigation reports to the AG? When such incomplete reports are sent to the AG, it invariably leads to delays in certain cases. The highlight in the middle says, 14 districts stuck in poverty. Government of Sri Lanka's anti-poverty war appears to be in vain, with 14 of the island's 25 districts struck in poverty, at least in the last 4 months to December 2016, Census and Statistics Department data released recently showed. And the highlight at the bottom says, TNA MP suffers heart attack in house. Senadi Raja rushed to Sri Jayawardena Hospital. TNA Jaffna District MP Mawai Senadi Raja was yesterday admitted to the Sri Jayawardena Hospital after he had suffered a sudden heart attack while in the house. That's all for today's newspaper highlights, and we'll get back to you with more news tomorrow. Thank you.